I had to begin again. I had to step out, reset my energy, and begin again. And that might be something that you've been having to do throughout your season. Return home to self, get clear on your intention, and start from there. I just seen breath work as well. Breath work has been a major assistance, a tool. If you haven't been using it, lean into it. If you have been using it, good job. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Raven, the Empress Oracle. And I'm here to deliver a message for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please be with me. My sinuses are draining. My voice is kind of going in and out. But nonetheless, we're feeling good. We're feeling so much better. And right now, this message is just what you need to know to carry out and finish your season strong. So if that's some divine insight that you would like to receive, go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold and exhale through the mouth. All right. We're going to use the Empress Oracle to give us a framework. What message do you have for my fellow Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. I'm actually a Sagittarius North Node. We have some Isis energy coming out. We have some White Witch energy coming out. Sagittarius, there's this reason for you to honor your spiritual truths, honor that innate wisdom that exists within you. 2, 3, 4 on the clock. You've been experiencing a lot of divine intervention, and if you aren't working with Isis, or if you aren't aware of what this divine feminine energy that is coursing through you at the time is coming from, then that is your confirmation. Isis, you are a child of Isis. You are working with Isis. And Isis is this energy. I actually seen the card before I started. Let me find it. Embodied manifestation of love, Sagittarius. So you have this beautiful energy. And this is, you could be very connected to the Egyptian pantheon. Could be having a lot of dreams that, and when you are, you're experiencing the past, present, and the future. Could just be doing a lot of. I feel like the energy is more like timeline surfing because you're searching for the truth, a bigger truth that lies within you, because you're truly willing and ready to activate this little showstopper energy that you have been like craving to just embody at a more full, consistent basis. And I feel like there is a truth within you that has been dying to come out in regards to the way in which um, that you view spirituality, that you embody like cosmic truths. There's a wish that you are here to lead. Okay, Sag? And I feel like your ability to embrace this inner wild woman, this wisdom, or just operating from this high frequency of especially divine femininity is causing a lot of things that you usually could do ease to be a little less comforting, because I feel like spirit is trying to get you out of your comfort zone. I feel like you finish your strong by understanding that naturally you are a showstopper and naturally who it is um, that you show up as versus who you know you came here to be. That gap in between is becoming smaller due to that version of you becoming more uncomfortable to occupy. I feel like there's a part of you that only you know exists, but you so desperately wish the world could quote unquote handle you. And I feel like spirit is trying to get you to understand that it's less about the world handling you and more about your ability to expand within this vibration of yourself, within this version of yourself, and hold it and sustain it. So, Sag, this embodied manifestation of love, this energy. I'm gonna read this card, even though it came out in my Empress Oracle deck. I'm gonna read it from the Anubis Oracle because why not? Isis and her husband Osiris ruled the fertile lands of Egypt during the first times. Isis was beloved of all the people whom she served as midwife and as teacher of weaving and healing arts. It was because of her great capacity to love and her skill in the magical arts that she was able to raise her murdered husband to conceive their son Horus, so that he could restore the light and reign of his father. Isis is the pure, clear essence of spirit embodied in matter. She is always with us on this journey as a loving, supportive force through every transformation we undergo. Isis remembers us when we die the shaman's death. She makes us whole again as she urges forth into a new incarnation, a new way of being at a higher octave of consciousness. She is queen of both heaven and earth and holds her multicolored wings to build a rainbow bridge of love between the world of form and formlessness. If this card has come up for you, I will see into the heart of the matter that you have brought before her to dispel confusion and allow clarity to emerge. She will show you how to bridge the personal with the transpersonal. As above, so below. Isis is committed to renewal and regeneration. She assists you in seeing the both and rather than the either or in whatever situation you are involved with. As you merge with Isis, allow yourself to feel the embrace of the Great Mother as her rainbow wings surround and envelop you. Notice how, in her embrace, she balances and attunes chakras. Listen for her voice within as she offers you encouragement. Isis loves you regardless of what is happening in the world in your life and connects you in a powerful way to your own self love. So, finishing your season strong, Sagittarius, looks a lot like what this oracle has presented. You leaning into truths that go beyond form and that resonate with you on the soul level. Wherever there has been a delay, wherever there has been a delay, it's just divine energy helping you refine your vision. Okay, Sage? So don't feel compelled to stop where you're going. Don't feel compelled to step into any form of self neglect right now. If anything, you're being primed into a deeper self love that again supports you in this expanded version of yourself. I feel like you're ready to take up more space and do new things and experience a new type of life. But that life has to be nurtured and created from inside of you. So here's to embodying that wisdom, but also exercising it. Don't be afraid of being witnessed. Let people experience you in a way that you haven't let them experience you before. I feel like there's a lot of you that the world hasn't seen, that you're ready to be witnessed as. So, Sag, what other message do we have for Sag at this time? What does Sag need to know to finish their season strong? What message do we have for our fellow Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, rise on Venus and North Node. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, rise on Venus and North Node. Act on the divine idea that you've been given. You've written them down. Have triumph. Just chariot energy. You've written them. They have really great momentum right now. The momentum that you're working with right now is leading you to, again, this is more energy. You have movement, choices and decisions paired with rejoice and celebration. So we have the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands here. No, the Three of Cups and Two of Wands energy. Want to decide on which route that you want to take. The momentum, the better it gets, the better it gets. Being decided right now is probably one of the best things that you can be. Trusting yourself to make the right decision, knowing that everything always works out. Maybe that means there needs to be a mantra right now. Everything always works out for me. There's absolutely no need for you to operate from a place of rigidity. It's about decisiveness and declaring, claiming, and moving as if. Do not allow, okay, four of wands, I think, in the deck. Foundation and achievements. Everything is looking upward. Finish strong, Sagittarius. These plans that you have, the smallest action every day. I'm hearing Nipsey. It's a marathon. Lay a brick every day. Run a lap every day. Long as you pour into vision, long as you pour into this version of yourself, long as you say yes to it in some way in some way every day, little by little, you will begin to operate, and this will be your frequency. Patience, temperance, okay? This momentum that you will catch the minute you make a decision, oh my gosh. Just be prepared for it to go exactly how you say it's going to go. Be prepared for it to be exactly how you want it to be or better. Besides, you have to be receptive to this energy. You have to be aware of who you are in the grand scheme of all of this. Don't allow imposter syndrome to have you step back into old patterns. I feel like old patterns come in and they trigger you. You are being called to decide and persist to move forward. There's a lot of stability within this new vision. There's a lot of stability within this new timeline. There's no need to get in the way of the very thing that it is that you do. But there is a need for you to be patient and speak victory during the trial. Speak victory during the test. Speak victory as it's unfolding. And keep deciding. Remind yourself, I've decided. Clarify movement, choices, and decisions. In what area is Sagittarius being called to be more decisive at this time? This message is present for you. Please let me know. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. It's time for you to be more decisive in what it is that you nurture and give your time and energy to, in the systems that make you money, in the that provide for you, in the systems that you desire to have nourish you for the long haul. Maybe your career is some transitions within your career. You need to look into creating a plan that supports where you are now. Maybe you are a mother now. Maybe your child is at an older age and it's time for you to adapt the child that they're going into in the stage of motherhood you are in now. Maybe it's time for you to tweak those business hours and to learn to put yourself first and to make sure you're scheduling in your self-care, to make sure that the main thing stays the main thing, that you don't come into this new season, this new year, burnt out and so booked and busy that you're missing out on your ability to celebrate and be happily present for all of life's achievements. So be mindful of the foundations that you are creating in this by way of the schedules and the things that you need to put in place that will sustain. Okay, it's about sustainability for the long haul. No more doing things that are for temporary relief, operating out of I just feel instant gratification. Instant gratification is no longer the name of the game. We want longevity, sustainability, and expansion and growth. So, who are you when no one else is looking? Who are you when you envision the best version of yourself? When you are the embodied manifestation of certain level of love, self-love from within. This can get very deep for you, Sagittarius. So allow what is coming up for you consciously to be made conscious. And may you be held and patient these next few days as you dissolve a version of yourself that can't go where you're coming. Apply those tools that you have. Lean into that breath work. Lean into rest. Pay attention to what you are giving your energy and your yeses to. Make sure your yeses are hell yeses. And if it ain't a hell yes, then it's a no. But be in this space of anticipating the best, expecting the best, and speaking the over your life right now. Creating the systems that will sustain longevity. That is the name of the game for you. Be patient with yourself as you sow these seeds. And even as this momentum begins, the moment you make the decision to say, this is who I am, this is what I see in my future, this is how I'm going to show up for, expect that momentum to come. Expect amazing outcomes. Lay this new foundation from a place of victory. It's yours and it's here for the taking. Now, if you want to do a personal reading or dive deeper into this message, please do. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. I am currently offering 30 for 30s with 30-minute session for 30 bucks. I've never offered it before, but this is a small way I would like to get back into the swingings as I open my divination services up. I will be going live on TikTok, so make sure you guys follow me over there, where I do 5-minute yes or no questions, 10-minute reads, and 15-minute spiritual snapshots. Very similar to this type of reading, but it will be live and it will be based on the energy that's active in your field at that time. Let's pull, and if you've got this far and this message was resonant for you, go ahead and drop me an infinity sign. So, because I feel like you guys are working with infinite potential right now. So, if this message is resonant, then leave me an infinity sign in the description box below. We're gonna wrap it up with a message from the universe. The universe has your back. What message does the universe have for my fellow Sagittarius? Again, happy birthday. And I really do claim that you all are enjoying your season. What message do you have for my fellow Sagittarius? You have two. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. This is all about you opening up and receiving. I honor how I want to feel. This is going to play a major role in the foundation that you're creating right now. When you honor how you want your life to feel, you create systems that support it, and you show up as the version of you that has it and can sustain it. And when you think you surrender, Sag, surrender some more. You've done a lot of divine intervention, divinity, and soul emerging right now. You truly do. And the world needs you wide open. So, congratulations on this next level. This is what you need to know to finish strong in your season. Again, infinity sign in the chat if it's resonant. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Have a good night. Love well and live well. Well and live well.